can't sleep. I gotta edit the second vlog. This will probably be on the third vlog. I'm so excited to keep creating that. I've heard of people where they don't need a lot of sleep because Thomas Edison, I think, only slept like two hours a night or something like that. And he created so much. He had to create so many iterations of the light bulb until he got it right. He just barely slept. I was thinking about that, and I read somewhere that actually the more sleep sometimes you need, like 8 hours of sleep, is actually unhealthy. Are either so exhausted from your job, or maybe you hate it, that you need that rest to recuperate. But when you're driven, when you are excited to do something, that you don't need as much sleep. Something to think about. But now, I am going to edit vlog number 2. It's snowing here in Minnesota. Big surprise, but after actually about a week of, or 2 weeks of like 40-degree weather, we're actually back to good old Minnesota winter. Whoa, there's no sidewalks down that street. Whew, look at that. So I was talking to my dad the other day. He said something that really struck with me. He said, I mean, he's 62 now, I think, 63. Well, he's 30 years older than me, so he's 62, which might tell you my age if you can do math. He said that his currency is not money, it's time. And I've been thinking a lot about that. Like, it's important to make money because you have to pay your bills and have food and put your kids through school and stuff like that. Now that he's older and has all that, the only scarce thing in this life really is time. It's the only thing we never get back. We can sometimes improve our health, we can increase our money, decrease it, we can have more kids, we can get new jobs, we can pretty much change anything in our lives. Except for the time that continually moves forward. And with that in mind, I think it's important to live a different life. If time is your only currency, then that means what you do with your time is the most important thing. There's a false myth that time is money. That's not true. Time is life. What people actually pay you for is not time, but value. It's so important for us to live the life we want to live because it's so limited. Think about the thing you're doing today, the thing that stresses you out, the thing you're working on that is a pressing project at school or at work, or you're going through a tough time right now. Time is all linear, but our emotional state ebbs and flows. And the time that you experience right now, whether it's stressing you out, it'll pass. One thing I like to think about is, think about the thing you're doing today that's stressing you out, and think about it 100 years from now, or 200 years from now. You're not even gonna live that long. So how important is the thing you're doing? Is it something that's super valuable? Is it something that will be remembered? Is it something that will be torn down and forgotten? I think it's important to live with the looking beyond just the scope of the time that we live in, or the time of that day, or the time of that stress, or whatever is going on, and look beyond that time scale. Because at the end of the day, we only have a limited amount of time before we breathe our last breath. And oh gosh, I want to do this. This looks fun. Let me see if I can skate down it. Woo! It's probably not a good idea. Might slip and fall. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna go explore this creek now because this looks cool. Alright, I'm going down. Going down. Oh, this is beautiful. So now I'm over by this creek. There's some lovely folks over there walking their dog. And it's so cool. There's a little park bench. I think there's a trail on that side. There's a dock. So yeah, right now, you could be worried. I could be worried about all the stress I have, bills I gotta pay. Whoa! Or almost, whoa, this is mostly ice. Or almost falling on my ass. But right now, time is standing still. I'm in this beautiful area, enjoying the little bird that chirped, enjoying the beautiful creek and the snow on all the branches. Who cares about time? Now I wonder if all that is ice right here, or if that is land, or it's just straight up water. I bet it's water. I'm not gonna put my foot down there. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. I just got snow pooped on. A whole bunch of the trees there leaked the snow.